It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't a particularly good one. Only pitched 2 innings, and they're going to need more than 2 innings from this guy in this one. So hopefully in between that start and this one today, he ironed out what went wrong between that one and the one he's about to pitch into today.
Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And it's fouled away. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Turned on down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Man, he'll just make it to the bag a step or 2 ahead, and there's the first down. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Jonathan Go.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's just 1 for 6. He's set. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Arrieta has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Twin strand of pair. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Jake Odorizzi will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Nick Williams.
Now here it comes. And a high strike there, 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Ripped down the first base line. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Now a curveball misses inside. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Kepler going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Gene Segura standing in. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-0 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6 games.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the outside, Black. Good pitch, called for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Segura on second. Harper at first. 1 gone. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Cruz shading to his right. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The catcher, Andrew.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew Knapp. He went deep in the contest last night. From the belt, the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this, AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Second inning ahead from Cincinnati, but first, here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Jason Castro.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Into the box, Roman Quinn. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Stepping in, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Cruz. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. stepping up to the plate, Jake Odorizzi.
Minnesota, the pitcher, Jake Odorizzi.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
1-2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Right fielder.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the 1-0. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. In the dirt. The throw will go to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Gonzalez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And it's fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The set and the 1-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. So coming to the plate, Nick Williams, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Nick Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Gene Segura, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese.
Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The set and the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Williams at third with 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The next Twin up, Jonathan Scope, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Quinn is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Up next for Minnesota, C.J. Cron hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Max Kepler, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Williams will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Ready now, Andrew Knapp flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Andrew Knapp.
First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Second baseman, Jacob Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Into the box, Roman Quinn. High in the air out to center field. Kepler's on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Crone is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. Arrieta is ready. 1-2 on its way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Jake Odorizzi. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One ball and 1 strike to the Twins pitcher. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Eddie Rosario is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eddie Rosario. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. The next 0-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The right fielder, Nelson.
Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Adam Morgan will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
46, Adam Morgan.
First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Morgan, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Twins strand a pair. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Aaron Altair will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 23, Aaron Altair.
Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The left fielder,
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for third. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Kepler racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Now batting.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Into the box. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he really hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Lifted in the air to center field. Kepler's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Hector Neris takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats. Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Schoop. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping in, C.J. Cron will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. J.T. Realmuto is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 10, J.T. Realmuto.
From the stretch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Crone has a play. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Dig in now, JT Realmuto. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's gone 2 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As it's on the ground for the hole. Taken in by Scope. Gonzalez for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The center fielder.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Roman Quinn. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Sano trying to get there, and no one will get this one. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now, Max Kepler. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Castro. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Ronald Torreyes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Twins, number 67.
A ball and no strikes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper coming on, but this will land untouched. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down go the Twins in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Trevor Hildenberger will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Trevor Hildenberger.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder.
He's set and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Home has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope is there, and that's the second out. Called a pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Kingery.
2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Ready on 0-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now that
you can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Into the box now, Nick Williams. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Pat Neshek will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 93.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready on 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting.
Two very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at bat. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline. Into the wind, the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, not great. He's 1 for 8. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Addison Reed is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at bat. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's Bryce Harper now. On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Reed Hopkins.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. Hit hard back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Up next for
Hey,
Philadelphia.
Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
JT Realmuto is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
2-0, here it is. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, he got his fastball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder,
At the plate, Roman Quinn. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Kepler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Another 0-2 coming. Popped up. Hernandez waits on it. 1 out.
Up next to the Twins.
Here's C.J. Cron now. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 2 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. At the strike, the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The next 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Up next to the Twins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Kepler. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. A ball and no strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Hit hard down the line. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Final strike for the Twins. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Pat Neshek claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors.